Honestly, the making of this video is what I have been dreading for a long time, because I do not like playing scary games. But they told me that I need to train my resilience against fear. So that is why I am playing Amnesia: The Dark Descent. This is SynthetMedic speaking to you from the other side of the monitor screen. And we are back to Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Last we left off is, Fidium searched all over the archives and found the wine cellar key. So that is where we are going next. Pretty sure this is unnatural. But I will not let fear... As I said, I will not let fear take over me. What is the status of our sanity? It is pounding and hands are shaking. Not so bad. So, we are going to the wine cellar. Here it is. Cella Vinaria, if I am pronouncing it correctly. It will be very hard to keep my composure, but I must try. But it will be hard because I am sitting in a dark, isolated room for the sole purpose of recording Let's Plays. I do not like using apostrophes, as you could tell. It appears that Fidium, what is wrong with my FPS? Something is definitely not right. Oh, it is restoring a little bit. Like I was saying, Fidium was not joking about the long loading screens. What is this? Flashbacks?
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
I like that you can pick up objects in this game and throw them. I will probably use it as a weapon. So, what is this? Calamine, what is going on? Oh no, we are trapped! That cannot be a coincidence. Something must have caused the cave-in. I did not tell you to put down your lantern. Yes, I've already figured out the controls. Move the boulders and the scaffolding away from my path. Is there anything else I can find here, actually? Like behind these boxes? Just one tinder box. Oh well. Okay, 2 tinder boxes. What is this? The barrel contains a few drops of oil. Refilled lantern with a few drops of oil. That is not nearly enough. Yes, right mouse to give it an extra push. I figured out. What is this? Oh, that restored my sanity. A slight bit. I have taken the hint. Not going in that direction just yet. To refill the lantern. What is this? Is this the map of the cellar? I think this is the beer storage, the tools, the wine, and whatever this is. Oh, I thought it was locked. What is this? Cupid. Something closed the door. Don't tell me there was nothing there. Oh, my sanity is dangerously low. Pretty sure there was someone on the other side. If an enemy is near, stay out of sight and hide in the darkness. Make sure to turn off your lantern if possible. Light this up. Let's keep the lantern. Dana. Oh no. I am not going there. I'm staying right in this corner. Oh, my sanity is so low. Yes, I could tell that. Thank you for the obvious hint. Recover, Daniel. I am also feeling quite uneasy, but I'm not going insane. jump scares would drop this anyway. Oh, so this is why you shouldn't get your sanity too low, because this is going to happen. Somebody must be above me. Orpiment. So I have 3 of these: calamine, cuprid, and orpiment.
Someone's coming.
What was that? Daniel, is that you? Who is coming? Oh, I get it. That must be his mind talking. I have been told that you hear this when Daniel is too insane. Maybe they were wrong. So we have no choice but to go here. Oh, it was open anyway. What happened here? That does not look pleasing, to say the least. Someone is definitely above me. More flashbacks.
What's happening? Oh, feels like my chest is going to burst.
Let me light this up.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Should I censor this? No. Aqua Regia. Oh! Crystal clear. So we did something right. Wilhelm's last words. Oh, apostrophes. My name is Wilhelm, House of Gehrig. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the Castle Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what this supposed Knight of the Order could want from me and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past, and not the honors I have been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly, and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I cannot remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer... And I can presume the rest was not finished, because Wilhelm is dead. Is there anything behind these wine barrels? If these are even wine barrels. No, just blood, or maybe something else. I assume it is blood. I think we are done here now, so we can leave. Where do we go next? I think laboratory. Yeah, laboratory. Did I say laboratory? Oh, more of this red substance. I need to move away from it. Ouch! How's my health? A few cuts and bruises. Nothing to worry about. Let's move to the laboratory then. So this is laboratory. What was that? Is there someone in there? I hope not. I have no means to fight back. Except maybe... slamming them with my lantern. Maybe I should expect this cave in. Come close. Apparently not. This was a mistake. More oil. How's my sanity? A slight headache. Not too bad, but not good either. Is that a child screaming? I do not like the sounds that are in this game. They set the atmosphere. That looked...
Oh, so wrong.
If you are going to make your mind speak every time, I'm going to be even more scared from playing this game. But you are right, something is indeed wrong with this castle. Screams of the damned or something like that. I suppose this is the laboratory? Another flashback. Chemistry.
There should be more cuprite. Let me see. And 1 part aquafortis.
I assume that was Alexander. It could not be Daniel. What is this? Oh. One day I will return. If it was not for the thought of you, my love, I would not be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I am better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. Was that Alexander who somehow recorded his memory? This is my 3rd attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I need. Potency, but I sense I am close. Calamine and orpiment are a given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis, in hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid, and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution, and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I am losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Evidence in the laboratory has revealed that combining 4 chemicals can create a powerful acid. Oh, so these chemicals, calamine, cuprite, orpiment, aqua regia. Very good. And I am guessing we need a chemistry pot. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in the storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes, and will be difficult to salvage. I should do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. So I'm guessing we'll put the elements here. Yes. What? What happened up there? The stairway collapsed. What? This is evidence that there is something unnatural in the castle. A man could not just collapse it on his own. He lacks the strength. Now, spin this. Alright. So I warm these up. What is going on? Oh, there is something down there. Is that the water monster? Very good, now I have the pot of acid. And Phidium told me to use this. The stairs have collapsed, find a way to climb back up. Phidium have told me to use this on a tissue down at the refinery path. So I will see what I can do. Simply use this to get back up. This is the status of my oil. Not bad, but I will refill it anyway. Back to the entrance hall. We are back. More of this tissue. Avoid it. Maybe I can avoid it by jumping. I'm not sure if you hear the sounds of the keyboard. Unfortunately, you do. So we go down here, and this is the refinery. Or the path to it, rather. It is tough and pliant and cannot be torn by hand or tools. What if I use this? Very good! It worked! Oh, my FPS just jumped to 46. So, in the next episode, I will be replaced by someone else who will be venturing through the refinery. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Merry Christmas to you, humans. This was SynthetMedic, and farewell.